Walpasa Jitarachai, Nita Yemsupan, Runapas Itongbon, and Diana Sanka. Head coach, Lily Sini. Assistant coach, Napasawan Charot Champinan. The manager, Amon Pongsupan. Physiotherapist, Borna Jantarusi, and Napan Luwaliwa. And the umpires for this match, Nigel and Kan Murray. The serve umpire, Joe Giuliani. Alright, are you guys ready? Let's play netball. Good luck to both teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to day 3 of the netball competition. We're live from the city of Santa Rosa, Laguna, here at the 30th Southeast Asian Games. This match is between Philippines and Thailand. As you can see, both teams are in their huddles. This is the Thai team just getting in the huddle, and this is the Filipino team. Both teams just breaking out of their team huddle to get onto the court. Both teams have played 2 games so far. Thailand have played against Malaysia in the opening day. They lost that match 42-62, and they played against Brunei yesterday. There was a good performance by the Thais. They won that match 63-28. The Philippines have played against Singapore in their opening match. They lost that match 28-18. And they played against Malaysia yesterday against the reigning gold medalists. Their score was 88-25 to the Malaysians. Here's Pat Laganathan sinking in the first shot of the game. Pat Laganathan is a key shooter for the Thai side. She sits at a shooting percentage of 86%, very high percentage shooting. A previous game she sits at 88%. She scored 58 goals. She scored 58 goals so far. So after that one, it's her 60th goal. Not a good start here for Philippines. Early on for the 2 games, there were some unforced errors. That really costs them their game. Sirima to Pat Laganathan finds Panita, long lob to Pat Laganathan. Easy finish for her. Good tip there by the wing attack of the Thai team, Darapon. It's good turnout here at the Santa Rosa Sports Complex. You can hear the crowd just cheering the team on. Let's go Philippines, let's go! As their goal shooter, Karen Lamogda, put them on the scoreboard. Beautiful pass there to Sirima. Just caught the post. Pai deemed it as using the goalpost. You're not allowed to lean onto the goalpost to gain any sort of balance. So that was the penalty there against Sirima. And here comes the Philippines. Contact call, no goal unfortunately. Contact call there against Anathea, the captain. Kiaket, the goalkeeper, just getting the Thai team on the way for the counter-attack. Let the crowd cheer on defense for the Filipino team. But here's Sirima, the mid-range shot. She as well is doing very well in this competition so far. She sits at 80% for the shooting percentage. consistently shooting 82%, 83% in the first game and 82% in the second. Here's Anathea, the rebound. The crowd go absolutely wild. You're really having a good time here. Obstruction call there against Anathea, the captain. Won't phase the thighs at all. Sarima to Patlaganathan. Contact call there against the Filipino goal defense. Zarmain. Sarima for the penalty shot. Easy finish for her. Both her and Patlaganathan, they are a good combination, really very complementary for each other. As a captain there, Paulina just having a go at the ball. Karen Lamogda with a shot, sinks it in. Karen has not been having a good tournament so far. She sits at a low 30% for shooting, but she's doing really well in this match so far against the Thais. That shot right there will really boost her confidence. Long ball challenged by Bunawilai, the goal defense. Sarima just finishing the shot there for Bunwilai's defensive turnover. Unforced errors again by the Filipino team. Confusion there within the Thais. There was a good opportunity there for them to capitalize. The crowd just reacts. This is good defensive effort from the Filipinos. They're really getting their hands to the ball, really challenging and keeping close to their players. Patlaganathan with mid-range shot. She's really a good player. Yesterday in the final quarter, she had to come off with an injury. She wasn't looking too good after an awkward landing, but she seems fine today. Here's Sarima, mid-range shot, misses. CJ tries to go for the rebound, fortunately falls into the hands of Sarima, who offloads it to Patlaganathan. She makes it 9 goals for the Thais. Here's Karen again, mid-range shot. Deflected by Kiao, but she was just deemed a little bit too close to Karen. Good shot by Karen Lamonga. Really amazing performance by her so far. Good start for her. Let's see how she does through the rest of the game. Good through ball there by Sarima, just threading the needle to Patlaganathan there. Here's Karen getting really involved in creating play there. And Thea just blocking his space and popping out at the right time for this shot. The crowd really having a good time here at the Santa Rosa Sports Complex. Really cheering the team on, very vocal. Great atmosphere here. Contact call against CJ. The tee there by Pawina, and Kioket just scrambles to collect the ball. And here comes the Thais. The Thais are doing very well in attacking Not much pressure they are feeling from the Filipino defense. Just quick, swift, easy passage play for them. If not a bit of confusion like that one, Zarmain just got her hand to it. Captain Jane just picks up the scraps. Polina goes for an intercept, almost caught just the body of the wing attack. Karen scores a goal. That's a fist pump. She's a confident player today, Karen. She's doing very well so far, and that's a play that we want to see. There we go. Here's a replay. Very swift, very quick. This is probably the best form that I've seen a Filipino team in 3 days of competition. Here's Karen again. Misses. Scrambles for the left. Oh, burst. Offside there. So here goes the Thais with a counter attack. Again, Panita choosing to pass it to Patlaganathan, who just misses Sarima, who was running into the circle there along the baseline. Panita usually has great vision. The defenders are doing a great job at confusing the space. Patlaganathan makes it 14 goals for Thailand rather. Look at the hands of the Thai team. They are much taller than the Filipino team. It's gonna get hard to look past the hands of the Thais. Karen Lomwangna makes it 7 goals for Philippines. This is her first start in this competition. In the previous 2 games, she came on as a substitute. Poor pass there by Panita. CJ or Kathleen Jane just picks it up. And here the Filipinos come. And they are a little bit confused as to which one was a landing foot. Chooses to reset it to midfielders. Finds Karen. Karen doing a fantastic job. Captain just giving her a high five in acknowledgement of her fantastic work. Kiauke just tries to run out for the intercept, and Athea recognizes that her teammate Karen was alone under the goalpost, tries to dish it off really quick. The pass just wasn't good enough. That's a much better placement by Darapod to Patlaganathan. Patlaganathan is taller, the tallest player rather in the circle. She is half a head taller than her 2 defenders. So really all is needed is for pinpoint perfect placement. And it should be all Patlaganathan's. Kathleen J there in the right place, just not in the right time. Unforced error there by the captain. The ball just slipping past her hands. It has happened several times now in this competition so far. The Filipinos, they just let the ball slip past their hands. A bit of a scramble here for the Thais. Panita, what will she do with the ball this time? That's much better placement there by Panita. A lot smarter. Just saw the defender running forward. Chose to hold the ball a little bit before just popping the ball over defender's head to Patlaganathan. Obstruction call there against Eliza, the center for the Filipino team. Here's Pat Lakana, then that's the double defense from the defenders, Zarmain and Kathleen Jane. Unfortunately, Kathleen Jane was just caught within 0.9 meters or 3 feet of Pat Lakana, then to be out of play for obstruction. Here's Anthea, mid-range shot. Tries to look at a post. Does not seem to be very comfortable shooting from that range. Decided to dish it off. Creates an opportunity for Thailand now. Oh, good hands by Zarmain. Just reacting very quickly. Really well. Just didn't get full possession of the ball. The clock is counting down now. We're down to the final 40 seconds of the match. Here's Philippines with the counter attack. Just a sloppy ball there by Filipino team. Allows Surima to go up and challenge for it. Anathea has learned her lesson. She knew that Karen was alone, but not alone enough. Eventually, Karen gets the ball again. What a shot! Karen, if you look at her shooting stats from the past 2 games, you wouldn't think that she put up this kind of performance, Karen Lamogda. She's doing extremely well today. Surima goes with a long bomb in attempt to get one last final goal in the first quarter, but that's the buzzer and that's the whistle, and this is the end of the first quarter. The score is 99 to the Thais. Very shortly, we will resume with the second quarter. back for the second quarter of this match between Philippines and Thailand. Here's Thailand with the first center pass and Patlakanathan just sinking in the first goal of the second quarter. Offside call there against Eliza, the center. A challenge there by Anthea finds her crashing down to the boards. Here comes the Thais. Sirima with a mid-range shot. Beautiful shooting from her. She's been very consistent. Good attempt there by CJ, the goalkeeper. She just read it well. Didn't quite get there in time, but caused a bit of problems for Sirima in terms of the catch. If she can keep contesting for the ball. CJ has been a really good player defensively for the Philippines team. She really goes for the ball. She continuously contests against Malaysia yesterday as well. She really gave the Malaysians a hard time in their goal circle. She's a player to watch today, Kathleen Jane. Karen just popping out at the right time. That goal or that shot was severely uncooked. Didn't even hit the rim. It was all net, not in a good way. Beautiful rotation here by the Thais. They're doing very well. Thailand, they know what they're doing. And you can see that they're very comfortable. Contact call there against Kathleen Jane, brings the ball all the way into the goal circle for a penalty shot for Sirima to take. Fortunately, it rolls out the rim. Patlakanathan gathers a rebound. And that's a really good thing about Patlakanathan and Sirima. Between both of them, they are always ready to go for the rebounds. When one person shoots, the other one is always ready. They really got each other's backs in terms of that. And that is really what you want to see for your shooting combination. Good challenge there by Kathleen Jane, and this time she's rewarded. She manages to gather the possession. That's not an ideal pass for Karen. Big confidence for her to go to post. Just falls slightly short. But there's a tendency of Karen's shots, time and time again, that her shots are really uncooked. They often hit the front of the rim, just lacking the height that it needs to fall through the rim cleanly. And we're seeing that right now from Karen, although she had a fantastic opening 15 minutes. Pawina, they just got a handball. The captain. Here goes Kathleen Jane again, just running out, challenging. And that's what really the Philippines team and the Philippine defenders need to do. It's so hard to defend the passes against Patlakanathan. In the previous two games that Thailand had against Brunei and Malaysia, they really struggled to defend against Patlakanathan because she is so tall, and so often the balls come so high and so perfectly placed for her. They really struggle, the defenders, to intercept those passes. So what defenders really need to do is to go out and contest. And if they are just finding no options, choosing to go all the way back to the transverse line. nobody willing to help to retrieve the ball to set the penalty. Kia Cat there just running out for the ball. Pawina was in her way though. Both of them just clash. Resulted in a Filipino throw-in. But eventually the Thais have gotten the possession. Great patience there by Tarapon. Just used the fake to draw in the defender. And just popped the ball over the defender's head. Good rebound and good hustle there by Kathleen Jane. She really is a remarkable player for the Filipino team. Quick, swift attack. They're really struggling, the Filipinos, to get the ball into the goal circle. It's Khan Murray, hire from Hong Kong. Here, Kia Cat again. The Filipinos really need to look out for Kia Cat. She is on the prowl. She is looking out for the cross balls into the pocket where she can go out and have a crack at it. And she has done so several times and come out successful. So the Filipino attack really need to think about that. It has happened several times now. Obstruction call against Kathleen Jane. It will be a penalty pass shot. From there, Sirima will choose to take the shot. Kathleen Jane gathers the rebound. Again, this is the area where the Philippines team really struggle on this side of the court here. So many times they are so crowded. So many times they're so crowded in that area, and time and time again the Thai defenders have come out and have a crack at intercepting or having a go at the balls, and really that's where the turnovers have been happening for the Philippines team. What they need to do rather is, instead of trying to feed the ball from the pocket, they should perhaps try to get it a bit more central to the top of the circle and feed it from there. It provides a better angle. That's a beautiful pass to Karen. It's a good hold from Karen. And a beautifully placed pass. It is in a comfortable range for her. And she will put it in, make it goal number 11 for Philippines. Beautiful lob there by Panita. Easy shot for Patlaganathan. Kia Cat just getting a hand to it. Anathea! Again, just letting the ball slip through her hands. It bounces off her shoulder. She's very fortunate to be granted a free pass. Balances, keeps the ball in play. Karen, again, just losing the height of the shot. She really needs to place the ball higher up if she wants to take the longer range shots. Good intercept there by Darapon. Kathleen Jane just blindsided, did not see Darapon coming, only saw her teammate. Throwing now to the Philippines team. Darapon just clapping her hands and cheering her teammate on, telling her teammates to tidy up. The intensity has really dropped since the first quarter. An unforced error by Karen in her desperate attempt to keep the ball in. She just falls to the ground, tries to swat the ball in play. Nice bounce pass there by Darapon, an easy finish for Sarima. That lob was definitely not enough for Pat Laganathan. Pat Laganathan was already on her way back. She was starting to move back as well as the defenders, and as the pass came, it just wasn't enough to reach Pat Laganathan. Instead, found the hands of Kathleen Jane. Kiarkhead on this end, the goalkeeper of the Thai team. She is doing an incredible job. She's really posing as a threat, a huge threat for the Filipino team. Empire just holding time. There's substitution being made. And Athea goes to the bench. Darapon there just using her agility and her quick feet to keep the ball in play. Three minutes remaining to this quarter. That's a much better height of the shot for Karen. And that's Christine coming on in the goal type position, replacing Anathea. Other than Christine coming on for Anathea, Katrina Rose is on at the wing attack position, replacing Diana. Two misses for Pat Laganathan. The Filipino defenders in Zarmain and Kathleen Jane are doing an incredible job. They're always going up contesting for all the rebounds, and this time they are rewarded. That's a really good passage of play for the Filipinos. And Christine, she sinks in goal number 14 for Philippines. That pass came in too quick for Karen together. Counting down, final minute of this quarter. The Filipinos are really doing a good job at keeping the Thais contained in their half. Eventually, the pressure releases through a contact from Elisa. And here's the close range shot from Pat Laganathan. Contact call against Zarmain. Final 10 seconds. And crowd is counting down to the clock. Here's Christine. Can she make it? Unfortunately, the ball falls through the rim a little bit too late. Umpire deemed it as no goal. So that is the end of the second quarter. The score is 33-14. The Thais really have run away in this quarter. We'll resume the second half very shortly.
Thank you, our dear Mayor, Arlene, our serious. Hey, man, make some noise. Everybody's supposed to score. So, wow, the PUB. From what school you are? From what school? From what school? Oh, relax, kids, relax. From what school? San? Ano? Central 1. Central 1! Make some noise! Alright! Yung mga bata makawak sa game. For PUB, come on! Alright! Yeah! Alright! Make some noise! Alright, come on!
Welcome back to the second half of this match between Philippines and Thailand. This is the netball competition of the 30th Southeast Asian Games. We're live from the city of Santa Rosa, Laguna, here at a Santa Rosa Sports Complex. Thailand with the first center pass of the third quarter with an early fumble. So here is the Filipinos with their counter-attack. Karen's shot there just falling short. And here the Thais go for a shot. Here's Sarima, her shot falls short as well. Palaganathan gathers the rebound. Contact call there against Christine. The Thais have been really good so far in this game. It is a combination that they've been playing for the past 2 days of competition. And they have really familiarized themselves. This lady here, Palaganathan, she has been really a stature of confidence and consistency for the team. She sits at an average of 80% of her shooting accuracy. There's a poor pass there from Christine to Karen. Kiao Kat, the goalkeeper, she is a whole head taller than Karen. If you're going to throw it over the head of Kiao Kat, it really has to be up high and over. Here's a replay of the shot. Miscommunication there, just saw Karen to be free. Unfortunately, the placement of the pass just wasn't quite right, resulting in a throw-in for the Thais. Getting a little bit stuck here in terms of the transition, the Thai team. Breaking call there against Katrina Rose. The wing attack, she just got her foot over into the center third before the umpire blew the whistle for the center pass. One change for the Thai team. Rungnapa Sitongborn is on at the wing attack position, and Darapon Panchang has moved to the center position. That means Panita Ritirong, she has moved to the bench. Substitution here for Philippines. Karen coming off at the goal shooter position, and Christine as well in the goal attack. So right now we have Anathea back at the goal attack position and Jian on at goal shooter. Much better play, and she had a really good opening game against Singapore. In that match, she had a 100% shooting record. This time, however, in this game so far, in the first 2 quarters, she wasn't quite performing really well. So we'll see after a break. Is she refreshed and she ready to go? Here's Jian lining up for the shot. Beautiful shot by Jian. Jian's also shooting pretty well for the team. Yesterday against Malaysia, she has a shooting accuracy of 86%. So it's great to see her out on court in a goal shooter position. Easy fake there by Sirima. Wanted to pass it off to her midfielders. Just saw the opportunity to Pat Laganathan rather open up. Here's Jian. Again for the shot. It's a good finish. A much better play by Philippines. Quick 1-2 step by Sirima. Just a little bit too quick. Just misplaced the pass to Pat Laganathan. And here is Anathea. That shot is much better from the captain. She applauds herself. That is something that we want to see her doing a bit more consistently. I'm sure her teammates and her coaches as well will expect that kind of performance from her. Just slightly undercooked this time. Ball just rolling out of court. Commemorated the umpire just holding the game time to allow the retrieval of the ball. And here we have resumed the game. Easy pass to Pat Laganathan. Here's another look at that pass. Both defenders just caught in the wrong position, so it was an easy passage play to Pat Laganathan. Here's Rima with a mid-range shot. She's been doing so well putting in the shots from mid-range. That one just created a bit of uncertainty, just rolling around the rim before falling through the net. But a goal's a goal. Good pass to Anathea, just found herself a little bit off balance, had to chuck the ball back in. That ball looked like it might have fallen in. Unfortunately not to be, but her teammate Anathea gathers the rebound and puts in that close range shot. Bounce pass there by Darapon. Good jump there by Kyoke. Just got her distance right and timed her jump perfectly, just to throw Jian a bit off on her shot. Sirima mid-range, bounces off the back rim, chooses to offload it up high to Palaganathan. Zarmain just getting pulled up for contact there, and Sirima slots away the penalty shot. Poor pass there by Anathea. Confusion. Kyoket thought it was a Thai throw-in. It is in fact a throw-in to the Philippines team. Anathea lined up for the shot, misses. Jian misses. Anathea for the rebound, third time's the charm. Lots of whistle on this end, just players being pulled up for contacts. Sirima, long range, she chooses to I thought she was going to shoot it, but she offloaded it instead to Pat Laganathan. Oftentimes you see that this time she will take the shot. That's what she typically does. If she gets a long range penalty, she will take the half a step in and attempt a shot. She knows that Pat Laganathan is under the post anyway, so why not have a go in a shot? And if it falls out the rim, she can rely on Pat Laganathan to get the rebound. And Jian just sinking in, goal number 21 for Philippines. That pass to Sirima just severely overcooked. Pat Laganathan not usually the one that's feeding the passes into the circle. Pawina, the captain, doing everything right to get the possession of the pass. Footwork call against Darapon. Here's the thighs. We're counting down to the final minute of this quarter. Score is 48-20. The Thais really putting on a strong display of netball. Really is a Thais game. Philippines had a really strong start with the accuracy of Karen. miss there results in a Thai turnover. Here's Rungnapa. Palaganathan was all alone under the post. Easy pass to her, and easy finish as well. Last 10 seconds. Can we get one last shot? Shirima goes for the long bomb. There is a contact again. Kathleen Jane. Palaganathan takes the penalty shot. Unfortunately, doesn't finish it. And that is the end of the third quarter. The score is 49-20 to Thailand. Very shortly, we will have the final 15 minutes of this game. And we're back for the final quarter of this match between Philippines and Thailand. We're live from the Santa Rosa Sports Complex. This is the 30th Southeast Asian Games 2019. Sirima just refusing to put up the shot there. That's a good take by the wing attack, Elisa. Good take by Anathea. Can she finish this shot? Yes, she can. Anathea had a really good opening game. Was shooting at 100% in her. Dipped in terms of her shooting percentage, but she is quite a key playmaker for the Philippines team. Sarima with a long range shot. Didn't quite think too much about it, just chucked the ball in the air. She has been shooting really well though, to her credit. The long high balls into the circle just won't do when you have a defender like Kiao Ken. She is, and she will be, all over those balls so many times now through this game that the Philippines team, or the midfielders, have chosen to lob the ball into the circle, and the only thing that they find is Kiao Ken. She just gains possession of the ball. That's over a third ball over there. The ball cannot travel across a whole third without anybody touching it. Even if it's a scrape, even if it's a tap, as long as somebody touches it, the ball can travel over a whole third. Changes for this final quarter for the Philippine team. Elisa comes on at the wing attack, sending Katharina Rose to the bench. And for the Thai team, Wan Pansa is on at the goal shooter position, resting Pat Laganathan. At wing attack, Nietzsche comes on. And at wing defense is Viada. Now this is interesting about Viada. Viada in the first game, she actually played in the goal shooter position. So it is quite interesting. Typically you see a player who plays adjacent roles. So if you're a goal attack, you play either goal shooter or wing attack. But for a player like Viada, who we just saw in the corner of the screen there in a replay, it's quite interesting that she is diverse in both the goal shooter and wing defense role. Kiao Ket just on the floor there for a moment. She seems to be grimacing a little bit, and that's Jian. Here's Wan Pasa. She is a much shorter substitute at the goal shooter position compared to Pat Laganathan. It is quite obvious Pat Laganathan is about half a head taller than Kathleen Jane, who is the goalkeeper, and Wan Pasa is half a head shorter. So that is quite a significant change in terms of height for the Thai team. Wan Pasa played in the game yesterday. Her shooting percentage, she sits at a 67% shooting accuracy, putting in 2 out of 3 goals yesterday. But she is a refreshing change for the Thai team. Typically shorter players, because of their height, they typically are more mobile and in terms of their playing style. So it'll be interesting to see how the defenders adapt to her. That was a good pickup there by Zarmain. Just got in front. Hard fall there by Viara. I think she just tripped herself up, but it happens in sport. Easily find Jian in a circle. She was from long range, took half a step to try to get a little bit closer to the post, puts the shot up. Not successful. Thailand really having to adjust their play a little bit with the changes. Substitutions for Philippines in the goal defense and wing defense position. The rebound there by Kathleen Jane. The quick offload from Elisa. Just found Kiao Ket. Kiao Ket's been performing really well in this game so far. Really going and challenging for almost all the passes that his shooter runs out to receive. Substitution for the Thai team as well at the goal defense position. Just getting the confirmations of the substitution right now for the Philippines team. Karen Lokmokda is on at the goal shooter. Janelle is on at wing defense, and Zarmain is on at the goal defense position. Here is Karen. She did had a very good first quarter, and the substitution for the Thai team is Pawina, the captain, coming on for Bunwilai in the goal defense position. Contact call there against Kiao Ket. Good rebound there by Kiao Ket. She's so strong and she's so tall, and that's how she really gets all the tips and intercepts that she gets. She really is very committed to her defensive work. Long shot from one passer. Just sneakily offloads it to Sirima, who is under the post. She misses. Fortunate to be awarded with a penalty shot for Zarmain's obstruction. Here's Karen with a long range shot. Overcooks it. And Athea goes up for the rebound. Gets contacted by Pawina, who is out of play right now, and finishes the penalty shot. Easy finish by Surima. Here's Karen with mid-range shot. That's a much better finish from her this time around. Now the netball competition is played in a round-robin format. All 5 teams will play against each other for the first 5 days, and the top 4 teams will qualify to the semifinals happening on the 1st of December. And the winners of the semifinals will play in the finals on the 2nd of December. Everybody's just a bit confused as to what's happening on court, but here's the replay in the meantime of Pasa's goal. Pawina there just attacking the ball, disrupts it for a moment, but just not enough to get the possession. And Athea finishes the shot there. Here's Karen Lamongda with a mid-range shot. Just not enough height again. But her captain will retrieve the rebound. Substitution there for the Thai team. I believe that is Rungnapa coming on for Darapon in the center position. Obstruction call there, both defenders out of play. Easy finish for Surima. 90 seconds, less than 90 seconds remaining to this game. Thailand just really proving to be the stronger, better team in this match. Philippines came out with a very strong start. Just didn't have the endurance to see it through the match. There's a beautiful shot there by Wampasa. The clock is counting down, final 30 seconds. Thais with a center pass. Tomorrow we continue on with the round games. At 3 p.m. Singapore will play against Thailand, and at 5 p.m. Brunei will take on Malaysia. Injury there. CJ just holding on to her nose. She doesn't seem too comfortable. There she is. I think she just got a knock on her face. She has been really, really good, Kathleen Jane. She is one of the players to watch out for in the Philippines team. Hardworking, goes for any opportunity that she can get her hands to. There will be a break for the Philippines team tomorrow, so there will be good news for Kathleen Jane and her team to get a much needed rest. And that is the end of this game. Thailand just too strong, too good for Philippines. The score is 64-29. That is the final score. Do join us again tomorrow. 3 p.m. Singapore will play against Thailand, and 5 p.m. Brunei will play against Malaysia. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here. We from the city of Santa Rosa, Laguna. This is the 30th Southeast Asian Games 2019.